AFTV Shawdz, back-to-back games, 2-0 up, failed to walk away with 3 points at Anfield, failed to walk away from 3 points against West Ham. How you feeling?
And that's what it is, man. It's going up 2-0 and seeing how we've been playing for those first half an hour, 25 minutes, whatever it may be. It just goes to show that we have that intensity in the squad. We have that level of hunger. But then I feel like for us to both get 2-0 up in both of them games and capitulate the way we did, it's just not on. There's something up. There's something that needs to be changed. I don't know what that may be, but
Do you think the pressure's getting to them? But it's hard to say that when we've seen us start the game so positively.
But at the end of the day, it's Man City. It's Man City. I feel like the players know what's to come. We're seeing how Man City are going to Champions League and dishing out what they've done to Bayern and just keeping it consistent. And I feel like City's got that edge where it's like when they've gone 2-0 up, or if they go up in a game, they're going to see the game through. They're going to continue on and they're going to get more goals and more goals. And that's what I wanted to see today. But unfortunately, it just didn't happen, bro, man. Didn't happen.
Yeah, listen, I'm with you. I mean, to start the game so strong and go 2-0 up and then it's literally chalk and cheese in terms of performance. We did have a lifeline with that penalty, Saka missing it. Listen, you know what happened after Saka missed the penalty in the Euros. And nice, I'm hoping that nothing similar happens with this one because it was a big penalty. But what do you put down the fact we fall off a cliff, or we fell off a cliff in the last two games after going 2-0 up? What do you put that down to?
Bro, I look at it and I get what everyone's saying in regards to like pressure, bro. But I don't know if it's fatigue. I don't really want to say fatigue, bro, because we haven't had that much games. Yeah. It's like we got one game a week, bro. And they're young and they should be ready for that. I think it's just the nerves maybe kicking in now. It's that time, it's that period. See, these last games, like the last 10 games is always that, like, you know what's really going to happen. And to see, like, how we're performing and just not getting to the end result, bro, and just lacking in some way. I feel like the penalty what they got wasn't a penalty though. So I feel like that would have changed the game if they got the penalty. I mean, sorry, if we got the penalty and scored, it would have changed the game. But bro, I can't really put a pin on exactly what it is. But Arteta knows this team, and I feel like at critical moments like this, you may need to see changes that are out of the norm. You may need to see something happen that we wasn't expecting and make a difference. We've seen that with KT today, but I feel like, again, Bowen kind of had him in a way today. So it's just one of those things where I feel like we got to find it, man. Not having Saliba there and having that solid presence at the back has kind of put that pressure on other players, i.e. Holding, to just be under that pressure. Bro, it's hard to pin it, man. I'm so distressed after that draw, bro, that it's just... I can't really pin it, but there's something that needs to take place, bro, because each game that's happening now, it's like now everyone's saying it's gone from, okay, beat Liverpool, we won the league, to, okay, we've drew at Liverpool, we've drew at Anfield. Good point to get because obviously it's Anfield. But to do that at West Ham now, bro, it's just put us in a position now where if we don't go to that City game and pull up...
Can we pull up?
Cuz, man.
It's mad, innit?
Cuz, man. It's crazy, man. Haaland there as well. With not the way we played today. Not the way we played today. If we go to Etihad and do that, it's not going to happen. So something needs to change between now and then. I think Arteta's got enough. Arteta's got that intelligence. I feel like his young players, we have got a young squad, but I feel like the young squad understand what is at stake here. I feel like they know the intelligence of Arteta and listen to him. But I feel like at times like this, it's just sheer heart, bro. It's sheer determination. You can't drop your head after two goals up, bro. It just does. Not when you're chasing the title. That's not what's meant to be happening, bro. And to see it happen twice now, near enough, bro, like if we're honest, like identically the same, 2-0 up, and then it's like we just fizzle out. And that is not on, bro. That can't be on when we're chasing this title. That's not what fans want to see. I get it. Like Laurie was saying today, it's not all walk in the park. So these things can happen. And City could still lose points. They got to go and do some... They got decent games, but I don't think they got harder games than we do. So it's one of those ones. It's going to go right to the end of it. And to answer your question, it's going to be a hard game. Possibility we can get it done, but things definitely can't be how it is now. I don't know what's going on in the changing room, what's going on behind the scenes. If it is the pressure that's creeping up, whatever it may be, we got to wipe ourselves off and come again, man. Because Saka, bro, today, I love Saka, man. There's no one that's going to change that. That penalty, what he misses, is never going to change how I feel about Saka, but I don't think he should have took that penalty today, man. Just because he wasn't warm in the Liverpool game, to come into this game and not be as warm as we normally see him and we expect him to be, I feel like that was probably the wrong decision from Odegaard to make Jesus not take the penalty. I seen when he had it, he was just bouncing the ball off the floor. You can see that it's in him. He needs to score. He wants to score. I get that Saka's our penalty taker, but I feel like in that specific moment there, we should have just let Jesus run with it. You know what I'm saying, bro? He scored his first goal. He would have been on it. I seen how he slotted that penalty as well, right down the middle before. So I feel like it was the wrong decision, and that could have changed the game. But at the end of the day, man, we got to move, bro. We got to just move on from this and carry on supporting the boys, innit? I know we're going through a little bit of a different patch now. We would have looked at that West Ham game and said, look, it's a hard game, but we can go in and finish the job. But we didn't, bro. We didn't see it through to the very end. So, yeah, something needs to change. Something definitely needs to be built up through that team. And Saka, I don't know, maybe that not even start Saka. I know it sounds crazy, bro, and I know it sounds mad because Shawdz didn't really come in and have that crazy impact, but maybe you might have to start Shawdz, man. And I want to see, who knows, bro, Shawdz, Martinelli and Gabriel up there, it could be different, and bring Saka on after, because he does look a bit fatigued, bro. I don't know what it is that's up with him,
He did play for England in the international break as well.
Yeah, bro. And bro, if we're honest, man, Saka's been our star boy this whole season. He ain't really had that time to, come off the bench or... Bro, look at today, bro. He didn't even sub him, bro. He didn't even sub him. Like, Arteta, I know you trust Saka. We all love Saka. We all see how... Bro, he's one of the best wingers in the world, bro. Like, there's no denying that fact. But when he's in this place where he's not as warm, it's these crucial moments where you've got to kind of make that decision. I.e., bringing on Shawdz a bit earlier, you can see that Saka ain't at his full. So it's like, when are you going to decide to do that? Even at the beginning of the game, start Shawdz, bro. I'll just start Shawdz. I know it sounds controversial, but it's like at least then you can have Saka come on and he's a player that can make an impact. I know they don't want to see it and it hasn't been done, because when we have our starting lineup with Saka in it, it's solid, but it's these moments where you got to have a little change, man. And bro, I hope. It's like the hope that kills you, innit? But I think that if we go to City and actually put in the performance, and we know what's on the line, but I think it's going to fall down to that game now, man.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one for sure. Last question, glass half full or half empty?
As you know, man, with this one, we've lost... I know I said 2 points lost with Liverpool game, and I feel like that was probably more my heart speaking, because we did go Anfield and put in a little shift. Unfortunate Zinchenko, unfortunate little bits that happened. Gabriel could have scored at the end, so it felt more... I could see why people were saying it's a point gained, and I understand that fully, but you see today, none of that today, bro. None of that today. Like, I didn't even see our players in the box, bro. There wasn't moments in that game where I was like, oh, like, we done something. You get it? It was always sort of in our half. West Ham, I'll give it to West Ham, bro. Antonio, Bowen, the man done a job today. So it's like, bro, we can't go out like that, man. So to answer your question, bro, it's half empty right now, but hopefully we could go ahead and
Fill it up.
Put 2-2 Ribena, Vimto, something needs to go on in there, bro, because the water ain't doing it. So we need a little Vimto, G. Find the Vimto. I'll take a Prime or something, find it, man, because we need it, bro.
Yeah, top up that glass, love, my bro.
Top up the glass, man. Love my charge, G.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.